Gideon Hart, a man known for keeping every woman at arm's length, gets drugged and wakes up in a hotel with me lying beside him afterward. He comes to me and offers $10 million as compensation when I remain silent. My best friend, Lena Quimby, jumps in like she's been waiting for her cue. She snaps that money can't buy everything, trying to reject the offer on my behalf before I can say a word. Comments start flashing before me like a live stream chat. Here we go, the male lead, the female lead, and the side character are all on screen together. Lena's so classy, way better than that gold digger Evelyn. Watch Evelyn reject the money and still get clowned. Who wouldn't pick the sweet, innocent heroine? Glancing at Lena's flushed cheeks and the way her eyes stick to Gideon, I almost let out a cold laugh. Then I turn to the man in front of me and hold up my Venmo QR code. Sure, wire it. Chapter Mr. Hart. I know you're rich, but money can't buy everything. Lena Quimby, my best friend, snapped, her eyes reddening as she spoke up for me. However, she kept sneaking glances at Gideon Hart, and the heat in them betrayed a yearning too obvious to ignore. Gideon's brow creased seeing that. Lena pushed harder. It's degrading to pay a woman off. If it were me, I wouldn't take a cent. Even if I had nothing, dignity and love come before everything. A woman's first time should only be given to her future husband. As she said that, she blushed at her own words. I let out a cold laugh. This was exactly what happened in my previous life. Last time, I let Lena goad me. I couldn't bear the shame, so I refused Gideon's offer. Later, when bills piled up, she egged me on to ask him for money. In the end, things spiraled, and I was thrown out of Kingsborough. I had nothing left and hit rock bottom. Lena could put on and act all she wanted in this life. She just wasn't going to polish her halo with my money again. I looked up and met the eyes of the refined man across from me. Gideon looked indifferent, as if he already knew I would turn him down in anger. The next second, I smiled, pulled up my Venmo QR code, and held the screen out to him. Sure, wire it. The room fell silent. Gideon froze, clearly not expecting me to be so blunt. On the live stream, the chat exploded. Unbelievable. She has no shame at all. The male lead must have never seen anyone so greedy. The female lead is chaste and elegant. She's the only one worthy of him. After a moment, Gideon narrowed his eyes and pressed his lips tight. I thought you'll only feel at ease if I take your money, won't you? I cut him off with a smile. It was just an accident. We'll clean it up and move on. Besides, what's given freely should be received freely. That surprised Gideon. The indifference in his eyes gave way to curiosity. I knew you were at Kingsborough University, but I didn't expect you to be the type to quote scripture. Lena chimed in. Mr. Hart, you may be rich, but that doesn't give you the right to dig into our backgrounds. That's insulting. Chapter insulting. I let out a cold laugh. In my previous life, I thought taking the money was insulting. Later, I learned that what was really insulting was having no money. I lifted my gaze to Gideon. I grew up in an orphanage. I paid my tuition by transcribing scriptures, so I picked up a little along the way. If you ever need that kind of work, you can reach me. Hearing this, Gideon was stunned for a moment. After a beat, he pulled out his phone and said, in that case, let's exchange contacts. After saving my contact, Gideon glanced at me and added, I'll transfer $10 million. You shouldn't have to worry about tuition again. Lena's face hardened. Evelyn, if you think of me as your friend, don't take that money. Why not? I retorted. If we don't share the same values, we don't need to be friends. Lena looked stunned and started to speak, but Gideon silenced her with a cold glance. This is between Evelyn and me. If you're done lecturing, you can see yourself out. Right on cue, a bodyguard stepped forward. Seeing that, the color drained from Lena's face. She slammed the door on her way out. The live stream chat went wild again. Wait, what? The male lead is defending the side character. This plot is way off the rails. I lowered my eyes and smiled. Who cared about the plot? This time, I only cared